This was the Kenwood twins, made back in the 70s, and this is the R599D receiver and the T599D transmitter, and they operate in Transceive mode, or they can operate as separate units. This is the matching speaker, and everything has been tested and working quite well. I have a key hooked up to it, got a mic hooked up to it, D104, and let's turn the volume up here a little bit. And right now, as you can see here on this knob, it's on Transceive RX, and what that means is that as you tune the receiver, it also tunes the transmitter. If I switch it to TX, that means I tune the receiver as the main tuner, and that tunes the receiver automatically. So, and there's a switch on the back that you can flip that will separate the units into two individual units, transmitter and receiver. The bands that it covers is 160, 80, 40, 20, 15, 10 meters in two sections, and it has three sections, excuse me. And on VHF, the receiver has two slots in it for either a 6 meter or 2 meter converter. There is a 2 meter converter in this one, and it does seem to work. I did feed a 144 megahertz signal into the antenna input using my analyzer, and I was able to hear it. I don't have a 2 meter antenna, so I didn't test it out. But that is on receive only. It does not transmit. So Sideband has a very beautiful sound. It's very quiet.
The vacant lot there. I think some of them might be on the vacant lot. But anyhow, that's about it.
It has selectivity control here, and you can see it has auto mode, and that will, if it's in auto mode, it will automatically choose the filter for you. But you can choose, let's see, this one right here is 25 kilohertz, very broad. This is 5 kilohertz. This is 2.5 kilohertz. And for CW, it's got the 0.5 kilohertz filter. Now this, what you're hearing here is the 2.5. There's the 5. No, that's the 20. We'll get it right here in a minute. That's the 25. It's too broad for a sideband, but so back to 2.5.
There, got this on. Oh, it's gold in California? Yeah. It's over outside the spot in Georgia. Where's that? I wish it was. Yeah. And enable the 10-band equalizer at the top there. Click on it, go down to the
Pre-selector needs to be peaked up when changing frequency.
Take the sliders, audio sliders there down. I would say on 32 cycles, 63 cycles, and 125, I'd kill them. Take them pretty much all the way down. I can throw all that people like the mill down. You know, he dresses up like Santa Claus.
I think there's an AM station here. It's a little bit too much QRM to pick anything out, but so anyway, the transmitter, it transmits on 80, 40, 20, 15, and 10, 3 sections, but it does not transmit on 160. And the receiver, by the way, also has an auxiliary position here, and there's an entire bank of crystal sockets inside that they're empty, but you can actually populate that with your favorite crystals. To tune it up, there's a number of ways you can do it. One way to do it is just put it in CW mode and hold the key in, and you can let's see here. All right, there we go. Hear the side tone. So this has got the plate current showing here, and we can peak up the drive tuning, and then dip the plate, turn the load up a little bit. 230 milliamps gives you about 100 watts. Good sharp dip. It's got full 100 watts output. Works very well. On sideband, to go there, you simply flip it over on lower sideband in this case. And I've got the monitor on. Testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. N4LQ, testing 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can hear yourself talk that way if you're wearing headphones or a headset. So I've checked it on 80 and 40. I haven't transmitted on 20, but I'm sure it works fine. I just noticed that the camera wasn't aimed at the transmitter when I was demonstrating it. Again, this is your plate and load controls right here. You can use the RF position. You can use that position for your meter and adjust your drive, plate and load, and carrier level for a maximum indication. Then you can go back to the plate tuning and get the dip set correctly. It's got ALC position, and this is high voltage, and it should show you about 900 volts right there is what it's showing. And again, if I switch to TX transceive, you see the red light come on here, and that means this now will be doing the tuning. You have to peak the pre-selector. Now we're down the CW part of band. And we can kick in the CW mode and put the narrow filter in here. And then you can go back to the receive. That's pretty versatile. It does also have a built-in 25 kilohertz calibrator, which is this position right here. You can flip that over, so you'll hear a marker every 25 kilohertz. And you can calibrate the dial by simply holding the knob and turning the skirt to 0. That'll give you your proper calibration. The RIT control, you pull, you push that in. You push the AF or the RF gain control in, and you can adjust your RIT that way. It's got fast and slow AGC. This is slow. And that's the fast mode. Let's see, if you want to hear the side tone, I can turn the carrier level down and go into the CW mode. And the level is adjustable from the inside, but turning the AF gain control up and down also turns the side tone level up and down, so they are together. Makes it a little bit nicer. The physical condition of these is practically immaculate on the front panel. As you can see, it's just real heavy, thick aluminum. Typical of the early Japanese rigs. The top of the case has what I call smudges, and these might polish out. But there hasn't been any effort made to get them clean. There's your speaker. There's no dents or any major scratches anywhere here. You can see this. See the sides here. We do have the original manuals for both units, and also got sales brochure. And we've got the interconnecting cables for both the antenna and the control cable, which is proprietary, of course. So there you are. That's the complete setup. The Kenwood Twins 599s. Thanks for watching N73.